Pavel Shynkarenko. Thank you for joining us in this podcast session. I, on behalf of Invest Cyprus, would like to thank you for your time. And we are so eager to learn more about you. Can you tell us a few things about your role now and your journey to this role?
First of all, thank you for your invitation. That's the pleasure to meet you and speak with you. I can start from the scratch, from the beginning, or from nowadays, as you want.
Yeah, I think people would like to know what you are doing these days and what is your role, and we can see later how you got there.
Okay. Now I'm a CEO and the owner and founder of the Mellow.io. That's the platform that helps companies and freelancers to conclude the deals and work together. So we help companies to manage their freelancers and project-based workers worldwide. And we help freelancers to get paid online from their clients, and also with reporting, document flows, and some kind of administrative procedures through automation. We work in more than 100 countries around the globe. And our headquarters here in Cyprus.
Yeah, I mean, let's ask about that. I mean, why did you choose Cyprus? How happy you are with Cyprus?
That's two different answers, because I chose Cyprus more than 10 years ago. I have to build the global company, IT company, contractor-based and project-based workers to be managed from one jurisdiction through many countries. And I have a short list of the countries suitable for my global business. And Cyprus were one of them, because of regulations, laws, taxes, coverage of the infrastructure and banking system, and placement in between of MENA and EU. So many reasons.
Strategic location.
Yeah, location, regulation, laws, financial infrastructure, taxes, many reasons. And that was why I choose Cyprus. And one specific reason also, that not only the cost of living, but how easy was the possibility to bring the new people here, because I have team members from Latvia, from Russia, from Ukraine, and Belarus, and I would like to make the core, so I have to bring them in one region, in one office, to work together, and Cyprus win in that field.
We're delighted to hear, and I hope you haven't regretted your choice.
Yeah, and I will tell you more. When I start to live here in Cyprus, I'm really in love in that place, because of people, because of community, because of climate, because of some kind of endless networking and open-minded people, and our culture is really next to each other. So that was one of the easiest play to re-socialize for me and for my team. And I think that was the reason why we start to recognize Cyprus as our home.
It's very encouraging, and we're delighted. And this is what we're trying at Invest Cyprus. First of all, to facilitate someone to relocate or to move their headquarters here. But also the aftercare is very important to help you to grow your business and to have a stable environment that you can really focus on your work without the worries of the ecosystem. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? How did you come to to establish Mellow? Where did you get some experiences that ended up with Mellow?
Mellow is a brand that appears when I divided my previous businesses, also connected to the freelance area. In previous times, I had a legal firm and own legal practice with a specialization of the international taxes and support of the international IT business. So I help as a lawyer and legal expert CIS-based internet companies to create their representative offices in many countries. So that was my area of practice, and that's consulting area. I work in that area 10 years, and I was so tired solving the problems of my clients. I would like to stop and quit and start to solve my own problems. I know I can create a lot of problems for myself, but I would like to have a possibility to have a time to manage them instead of doing with something with my clients' problems. And I start to think, okay, what kind of problems facing my business and corporate clients first? And the core was, I recognize the companies and corporates they have a lot of difficulties concluding the small deals with the people, with the freelancers, with the contractor-based workers, independent contractors, because if you have a corporation, you have a lot of procedures, administrative, finance, regulations, and legal, doesn't matter what, a lot of bureaucracy. And on other hand, you have just one person with no bureaucracy at all and do not understand all your way of doing business, and you have to meet and conclude the deal and sign and prepare that contract, and the amount of that contract could be 100 euros. So you spend 1,000 euro to pay 100 euro. That's not so good.
You saw a mismatch between what is required and what is done.
And after then, I thought, okay, that looks like a problem. We can automate all that boring procedures, automate that deal concluding, payments, reporting, and receive the product for the businesses that really drops down all the administrative headache and cost of operating with the freelancers, and help companies to scale their freelance forces. Of course, that was too early for the market, but we create one of the first contractor of record system in the world, and that was the core idea.
And what's next for Mellow? What is the future?
The future is connected to AI, of course. I think the next 5 to 10 years, we will have the situation when that freelancer that using AI in their professional activities will win competition not only against the same freelancers without AI, but they start to win competition with small agencies or small corporate providers that do not use an AI in that industries, and that more flexibility will allow them to grow faster and earn more and more. And we as a corporation will focus on those kind of freelancers who start to use AI in their field of activity and help them to use it. And already we have some kind of tools to freelancers and for corporate users. For example, we have the Project Rather, that the beta version now just running, but it already helps freelancers to find the new project for them related to their experience to their knowledge, to their way of expertise. On other hand, we have AI-based products for the businesses that help managers who are not the professionals in hiring to find the right contractor for their service requests. So that will be the future.
And as a closing question, because this is a festival for young entrepreneurship, innovation, what is your advice to young entrepreneurs?
Advice for entrepreneurs.
Someone who has an idea like you had at your own time.
You have a perfect time to realize your idea because of you have a lot of tools now that helps you to validate your hypothesis faster and cheaper. So previous years, you have to have software development team or a lot of money to develop the MVP product. But nowadays, you can do that with vibe coding from the scratch with, I think, within a couple of weeks or months and receive the first small product to just validate your hypothesis faster and faster. And I think that window will be opened for a couple of years. After then, the huge corporations, they are not so flexible as you, as the small entrepreneurs, but they will use that perspectives and that kind of tools, and it will become more and more difficult to dive deeper into that blue ocean. It becomes red.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Pavel, for joining us in this podcast series, and I'm sure the audience will find it very useful.
Thank you.
Pleasure.